behind movement, take a look at the Art of Movement tutorial on the Seattle Tekken YouTube channel. So next, let's talk about evasive moves.
Moves that evade.
Yep. Not everyone has them, but if your character does have them, they can be quite good. Alright, so anyways,
Plus frames you can do.
well actually, everyone has high and low crush moves, so. Alright, so first off, in the evasive moves, we'll talk about high and low crush. So, a high crush is a move that will get under a jab. So like, Nina's down 4, or down 3, or down 2. You know, these are all high crush moves. So if he tries doing a high, it will just go under them. There's a couple of things to keep in mind about high crush moves. Is there's actually a couple of different types of highs, and some high crush moves will not high crush all highs. Yeah, so like the electric is a move that is a high. So it's, I think that goes on. This move, high crush, is like I'll jab and then jab back.
Damn.
So this move will high crush.
Right under.
Right under the jab. But it will not crush an electric. Because the electric hits lower. It's still a high. So so that's not what some people consider a true high crush. But like, for example, like for down 2 will just straight up crush the electric. It'll get straight under there. Yeah, so that is a true high crush. So things like that, the generic down 4s tend to be true high crushes. So if your character has a generic down 4, you don't even have frames to do that. Feel the electric combo.
It's a try.
Yeah, we don't need to necessarily demonstrate. But yeah, so keep that in mind. So if you have a move that high crushes, it might not crush electrics. That's something important to know, because for a long time I was wondering why I kept on getting blown up by electrics when I was doing high crush.
True high crushes, high crush.
Right. And then there's also low crushes. Low crushes are moves that will go over lows. Most iconic one is the hop kick. So,
Oh yeah.
I don't have a hop kick. So, the hop kick will go over lows and punish the low for first player from doing the low. There's a bunch of different low crushes available. Late hop kicks. If I do a slower low. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, Nina's got like up forward 1 to go under lows.
Oh dang, that's cool. Right after.
It doesn't work if you do it right away. She's also got up forward 3, so these go under lows. She's got up forward 4, goes under lows. So another thing is that sometimes like low crushes will have like a wonky low crush window. Like Nina's up forward 1 has like a really wonky low crush window. Sometimes it won't crush a low, especially a low that hits high or a low. If that makes any sense. I don't know of a good way of really demonstrating that, because it just kind of happens from time to time.
Yeah, it traded that.
that was because there was active frames. But yeah, so not all low crushers are made equal. Keep that in mind. Yeah, then some characters also have moves that have built-in sidestep. Those are really good for evasion. Like Jin's up forward 2 is that? So
A very good move.
so if I'm trying to like just if I'm on the defensive and I'm jabbing him, so,
The defensive.
so like if I'm like jabbing, you can just get around.
I won't.
He has to block first.
Let me get that.
Hey, nice. I'm streaming. Can I talk to you later? But yeah, so that move will just straight up sidestep around like a whole lot of options that Nina has. Will that actually catch that?
I guess so.
Wow, that's bad for Jane. But like Nina's got one when her back one. So
That
yeah.
gets on a lot of stuff.
And that one gets around a lot of stuff. So there's different
Nice.
properties on the sidestepness of
That
the
one. Move it.
yeah, and sometimes they'll step to the left or to the right. Really depends on the move. So those are options you can use to get out of pressure sometimes.
They're definitely worth doing. Evasive moves usually, except for like not in Jin's case, but they're kind of sometimes scary. Like for Nina, like
Yeah, because she gets a launch off of that. It's not a big launch, but it's still something. But they dropped it. But anyways,
Yeah.
the point.
evasive moves are evasive.
And they can oftentimes get you out. Like they can oftentimes get you out of a situation that you couldn't have gotten out of with just straight move. So then there's also like backsway moves. Like does Jin have like a backswing blow?
Yeah, it's swing low. That's the best he has.
That's the best he has.
Yeah.
So like if I'm pressuring him and he's blocking, and the backswing blow. Nina's got a straight up backsway motion that will dodge all sorts of things.
Out of there.
It will sometimes avoid mids, yeah, jab and then but there's a bunch of characters have backswing blows, various other things. They tend to be unsafe to do, but really avoid rush down attacks. So those are all options to base moves your defensive repertoire. You have anything else to add about evasive moves? Oh yeah, AOP, the
evasive move of legend.
yeah, that move evades everything.
Yes. Evasive moves, the risk varies upon your character, so it's good to feel that out. And like I said earlier, it has to be done. And even some people may call them scrubby, but even like top players. So it's good to check out once in a while. It can take a situation like, he's -4, right? But if I do something too sloppy, Nina can just do that ugly. She can like catch me whiffing and who knows.
Yeah, so anyways, so that's evasive moves. They're useful. Find out what they are, what your character has, and play with them. Next, we're moving on to dealing with heavy negative frames.